Hi Gemini, welcome back. Twin Oracles here to do your November read. With that being said, it is also a timeless read, therefore whenever you find this video, that's when it will most resonate with you. It's a general reading, it's not going to resonate with all of you and not all aspects of it will resonate, so just take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. We want to thank each and every one of you for being here, Gemini. Thank you for all your likes. Thank you for subscribing to Twin Oracles. Thank you for sharing your love donations. Thank you for being part of our community. We're so grateful and thankful to have each and every one of you here. We hope you're having a wonderful day, Gemini. With that being said, let's dive into your channeled messages. Now, Gemini, it feels like, some of you are feeling a change coming, or you're wanting something in your life to change, or you're wanting your life to change completely. But it feels as though you know that in order for this change to happen, you have to complete something, you have to end something, you have to yourself change something in order for your life to change. Okay, so if you want something in your life to change, you have to be the one to change it, right? So it does feel like if you're feeling in your life there's a door closing, it's because a new door is opening, and it's because the door that is opening is going to be much, much better for you. There's a change coming in your life that's going to be favorable to you and for you, but you are needing to close out old cycles, old chapters, especially during these times, Gemini. During these times, you're feeling reserved, you're feeling pulled back a little, you're feeling like you're more connecting and checking in with your emotions, you're connecting and checking in with your subconscious, perhaps hidden emotions, perhaps hidden feelings, perhaps hidden traumas, perhaps unhealed traumas, and you're just doing a lot of this inner work in your inner space here, Gemini. And this is a beautiful thing to be doing at this time. So if you are doing this, keep doing it. If you're not, I suggest you do take some time out to visit your subconscious, to visit yourself internally, see what needs to change, see what needs to go, see what's serving you and see what no longer is serving you. And things that are no longer serving you, it's time to let them go and it's time to change. Okay, so I'm just picking up a lot of energy of change, a lot of energy of transforming, giving your life a complete overhaul, changing this aspect in your life. For some of you, it's changing the way you eat. For others of you, it's changing the way you think. For others of you, it's changing the way you speak. For others of you, it's changing your mental processes. It's changing your thought patterning. Maybe you're beginning to think more positively, more in aligned with experiences that you actually want to experience, and not running the mind off of default, right? Because if you're not feeding your mind good things, of things that you actually want to experience, then your mind is running off of default, which in turn is going to give you experiences that you may or may not even be wanting to experience. Okay, so there's a big change here coming for you. You have the potential now in life to change areas and aspects in your life, but it's up to you to implement these changes of experiences that you are looking and wanting to experience. Okay, Gemini? So I hope that channeled message helped. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, thank you for hitting that like button down below. It doesn't cost you anything and it means the world to us. So thank you to each and every one of you that have hit that like button, and for sharing this video. And also thank you for subscribing to Twin Oracles. With that being said, let's dive into the cards. This is a deck from an Etsy shop called Tarot Embroidery Magic. No affiliation whatsoever. I just love the deck. The shop is located out of the Ukraine, so I love to support this specific shop because I love their products as well. Okay, so check it out if you're interested. With that being said, what does Gemini need to hear? What is the most important message that Gemini needs to hear whenever they watch this video? Whether it be now or a year from now or anything in between, what does Gemini need to hear? What is the most important message for Gemini? What are they going through? What are they experiencing? What do they need to hear? What does Gemini need to hear? What does Gemini? All right. Okay. So we'll take them all. So for some of you are already, again, you know, I picked that up in the channel message and now I'm seeing it again. For some of you, you are dipping into the deep subconscious, okay? You're dipping into your emotions, you're dipping into your feelings. For others of you, you're dipping into unhealed traumas. For some of you, you're dipping into childhood traumas, bringing love to situations that perhaps have never been visited, or perhaps you visited so long ago that now it's coming up to surface. For some of you, you might be really feeling some emotions heavily coming up, and you might not know why. You might be feeling emotions arising or feeling a certain way that is not usual to you, having a certain emotion that comes up that perhaps you're not sure where it's coming from. And, you know, I do want to say, you know, you don't have to know where these emotions are coming from, or better yet, you don't have to know why you're feeling this way. You know, what's important is to allow space, allow love, nurturing energies for these emotions to arise, for them to come up, and for you to just feel them. They just want to be heard. They just want to be loved. They want to be seen. That's it. Allow the emotions arise. Don't suppress them. Don't suffocate them. Don't push them back in. Don't push them back down. Allow the emotions to arise and feel the emotions. Okay? Give them that energy. Give them that voice that they need, or the ears that they need to hear, to be heard. Then those emotions, you'll find they'll just dissipate and disappear. Okay, so if you're feeling emotions coming up, Gemini, take the time in the space to lovingly and unconditionally and compassionately love and nurture whatever it is that you're hearing come up, whatever it is that you're feeling arising, coming within you. Just love it, okay? Good or bad, there's no such thing, just whatever it is, it just wants to be heard, loved, nurtured, cared for, and then released, okay? So I'm picking that up. I picked that up in the channel messages. And I'm picking it up again here, okay? So for some of you, you've become a little bit of a recluse. You've pulled back some of your energies, and you are visiting these emotions within you, within the subconscious, that have been hidden, or, you know, deeply hidden for a number of years, okay? Right. And, you know, this is happening because, okay, so this is coinciding with the channel messages that I was picking up, okay? So you're Gemini, you're experiencing something totally different right now, okay? You have emotions and feelings coming up, you don't know why, and you don't know what's causing this to happen, but it's coming up for you to heal whatever needs to be healed, whatever needs to be heard. It's coming up in order for you to heal it, to, you know, give it voice, to give it attention, to give it your energy, to give it your love and support and unconditional love without judgment, so that way these emotions and feelings can be released and it can be gone, so you make room for new beginnings that are coming in for you, okay? Again, the channel message was all about, you know, releasing, like changing things in your life in order for bigger and better to come in for you and come in to you, okay? But that can only happen once you've changed things in your life, once you've changed aspects of yourself. And it feels like, Gemini, that, you know, this is the same exact energy, you know, changing and healing these emotions inside of you that have been buried deep, deep, deep within you, deep within your subconscious. And it's already bubbling up. Some of you are already feeling these emotions bubbling up, and you're not sure why. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know what happened. You don't know what's caused this. You don't even know what's going on. Okay, but you don't have to know. Just give it that energy, give it that love. in order to allow this to come up, heal it, and let it go. That will make space and room, Gemini, for this new beginning that's coming in for you, okay? For some of you, you're needing to release or heal the energy of fear. Okay, some of you have been in fear, and perhaps you've gone through an experience or an event has happened, or you were shaken in life that tried to shake the fear out of you. That event that had occurred was there not to hurt you, not to harm you, although it was heavy and hard. It was there to help you grow and evolve. Okay, and to see it as such, to finally see it, that that event that had occurred for you in the past was to help shake the fear out of you, in order for there to be space now and room for a new beginning to come into your life here. And for some of you, yes, I am picking up that there was fear here. Fear, your mind was constantly, continuously, for probably all your life, trying to get the best of you, trying to get you in fear. And, now is the time. This is beautiful, Gemini. Now is the time. I'm going to change the order of this here. Now is the time for you to release the fear. If it's not fear, it's any other emotion, anger, anything of the sort. But usually it always stems from fear, okay? It's always going to stem from fear. But if you have anger, resentment, anything of the such, it's just like a subcategory from fear. So fear is the biggest. The fear is the top of the chain here, okay? So it stems from fear, even if it's anger or, anything else that you're feeling, it definitely stems from fear. Nonetheless, it's not important where it stems from. What's important is that you are faced with the opportunity, Gemini, to change this habit for once and for all. Fear is a mental process, it's a habit. Fear is you choosing to give energy and attention to fear, rather than giving energy and attention to, saying, no, that is not true. Like, so when you hear something in your mind, it's not to accept it as truth. And it's not to combat it either, but it's to deprogram the false and the falsity, and to reprogram with truth. Okay, so it's exchanging and changing one energy with another, deprogramming the old energy or the false energy in order to program it with a truth. Okay, so in order for your life to change, Gemini, some of you are really being asked to alter your mind state, to alter the way that you think, to change the way that you think, so good things can come in. So a better life can unfold and unravel itself right before you, Gemini. This is the potential for you. This is the possibility for you. This is what's here for you, okay? And this is what you're being asked to do, Gemini. Now, for some of you, you might want to do this by journaling, releasing fears. Anytime a fear comes up, you journal about it. For others of you, you might be doing this through subliminal messages. So perhaps you are listening to subliminal messages. The best time to do that, by the way, is right before falling asleep. And if you can fall asleep to listening to subliminal messages, that's the best and the easiest way to reprogram your subconscious mind. Okay, Gemini? Others of you might be writing out positive affirmations for yourself. Others of you might be listening to positive affirmations. Others of you might be speaking them out aloud. So many different ways. And there's so many different ways and people that can even help you with this. One of my favorite, back from the early 1900s is Neville Goddard. He's one of my favorites, connected to, the law of attraction, the law of manifestation, the laws of assumption, how to manifest things, that sort of thing. And, if you are someone that is into the Bible and trying to understand it better, he's got a really good grasp on the metaphorical meaning of the Bible and not taking it so literal. So I really enjoy that as well. And again, his name is Neville Goddard, Neville. Last name is Goddard, Goddard. Okay, so if that's something that you're interested in, but there are so many people. There's Florence Chauvel as well. Endless amounts of people. Okay, so find someone that resonates with you, Gemini. That's the most important thing here. Keep searching until you found someone or something that opens up your heart, that resonates with you, that brings you back to life, that makes you want to listen, that makes you want to learn, that makes you want to discover more about this, that makes you want to do the work of reprogramming your mind. Because Gemini, what I'm seeing on the other end of this, once you work towards reprogramming your mind here, I'm seeing a whole new world for you. I'm seeing a new life for you. I'm seeing a rebirth for you, okay? Reprogramming the mind, feeling your emotions in order to healing them, allowing whatever emotions are coming up to come up and to come out, to release them, so that way you make room and you make space for this new life of yours that's wanting to come in here. It's going to be a different time frame and a different time period for all of you. Some of you, this is just a seed that I am planting, and maybe you're not ready to do this, but you'll do it down the road. Maybe you'll do it in a year. Maybe you'll do it in less than a year. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, okay? Others of you, you're ready to tackle this now. Others of you, you might really resonate with Neville Goddard. Others of you won't. Maybe you'll find someone else. Is different for each one of you, okay? So the time frame is on your divine timing, and the divine timing within your life planned for you, okay? But I'm seeing a new world here, a new beginning. You're going to completely transform yourself if you want to, and if you choose your life to be transformed, and if you do the work in order to transform your life, okay? I see a new world here for you. I see a new life for you. But you are being asked to be patient, okay? Again, don't judge yourself. If something is coming up, if you're feeling an emotion, don't judge it. Don't try to question, why is it like this? Where is it coming from? Just with an open heart, allow things to be as they are, okay? And be patient with yourself. Be kind with yourself. Be loving with yourself. Okay, love yourself and love whatever is coming up to be healed. Okay, don't question it, don't judge it, let it come up, love it and heal it, release it, make room for this new world. Gemini, you might not feel this right now, but you are going through a massive shift, a massive transformation. This type of an event or an occurrence in your life, it's not always easy. Sometimes you feel very alone. Sometimes you feel isolated. Sometimes you feel misunderstood. Sometimes you feel you're in a very, very dark place. Sometimes you feel there's no light at the end of the tunnel. So, it's not easy, right? You're going to feel different emotions, different times. But Gemini, when you come out of this, there's a whole new you emerging, okay? This is happening for you. This is a whole new life for you, a whole new world for you, if you let it in, and if you overcome the fear, and if you overcome the ego mind, that monkey mind that keeps us looping. And Gemini, you're an air sign, right? So you do spend a lot of time within the mind, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. However, Gemini, I invite you to attempt to master your mind. Be the master of your mind. Be that mastermind where you are keeping your mind filled with positive thoughts, positivity of what you actually want to experience. So that way your whole life can transform. Master your mind, Gemini. Allow your mind to work for you and no longer against you in fear and in untruths. Fear is just false evidence appearing real, okay? So let's take out the false evidence and replace it with what is real, with the truth. And Gemini, it's up to you to find your truth, okay? It's up to you to find your truth. Seek and you shall find. If you want to find the truth, you will find it. So go out there and discover it. If you're looking for help, if you're looking for direction, if you're looking for guidance, Gemini, ask God to help you. Ask the angels to help you. God, the angels, universe, they can't help you without your permission, without you asking for help. Why? Because one of the most important laws is the law of free will. So without you asking for help, angels and God and universe cannot intervene without you asking for this help. So Gemini, ask for help. If you want help, seek help, ask for help, and you will find what you're looking for. Your current situation is not your final destination, Gemini, and let me tell you that the best is yet to come if you allow this. If you ask for help, if you allow for this, if you write down just point form of what this reading was all about, Gemini, just point form what it was all about, from the channeled message to the cards. That's you doing the work, and from there, follow the cookie crumbs. Whatever you're hearing, your heart, those soft, soft whispers, whatever you hear, the whispers in your mind of what your soul is calling you to do next, act upon those steps. Act upon those steps. Okay, Gemini, one step at a time. Write down notes of what you heard today, and then start searching, start looking. You'll get everything you're looking for, and you will discover golden opportunities. You will discover an egg cracking open of a whole world that you never knew existed, of metaphysics, which is scientifically proven, by the way. Okay, Gemini? I know you love to learn. This is a great topic and subject to jump into if you feel compelled to do so, for those of you that are on this path and on this journey. Gemini, if you are looking for more personified, more specific guidance directed towards you in your life and what you need, please reach out, comment down below. We'll give you that contact information on how to reach us. And once again, we love you all. Thank you all for all your likes, your shares, subscribing to Twin Oracles. Be sure to hit that notification bell so that way you're advised of all upcoming uploads. Okay, we have a lot of great things in store for this channel. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being here. You are protected, know that. All the angels are surrounding you. But Gemini, there is something really strongly coming up here. You are being called to do something. You are waking up. You're going through an awakening. It's not always easy, but when you come out at the end of the tunnel, you have a whole new world right in front of you, Gemini, okay? It takes time. Divine timing is at play as well, and it takes time, so be kind and gentle with yourself. But you're definitely going through an awakening. Your soul is calling you to dig deeper, to get answers, to search for this, to study that, to learn this, and to reprogram your mind. And the only way you can reprogram your mind, Gemini, is to deprogram the old guk and to reprogram it with the truth. If you want more on that, contact us. We'll be more than happy to help you. And if there's someone that comes to mind while you're watching this video, Gemini, that's your intuition asking you to share this video. So please go ahead and do so and share this video with a loved one. You never know how you can help someone. Sometimes it just takes that one word that someone hears and boom, it awakens something within you, okay? So Gemini, you're being cracked open from the inside out. You're awakening. Congratulations, keep going. You're on this path for a reason. Trust yourself, trust the path, and trust the universe. We love you so much. Until the next time, bye for now, Gemini.